Yes. What up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? This your boy No Filter, man. Hitting you guys again. Hitting you guys again today with a stream. A stream was not planned, so I'm just doing this off the cuff. Plus, I had this in my old past one of my past old stream hangouts. But today's topic is something I really want to really talk about. I know it's been a while, guys, since I've done a stream, so it's been a minute. It's been a huge minute since I started doing a stream. Since I've done a stream in a minute, because I've been busy from Dragon Con to creating, writing. I've been big. I've been living my life, guys. So it's been different. But today's topic, I want to address something that I really wanted to go in depth with it. I talked about it in the previous one with our previous MGTOW stream with friends, and how how you deal with your friends ever since you took the red pill, ever since you became MGTOW. And today's topic is something that's called family. And I ain't talking about like the MGTOW. I'm just talking about how your family in general. See, and I'm thinking about this when I was on the bus too. I didn't write nothing. I didn't write a script. I'm just doing it off the cuff. But basically, I wanted to discuss this topic because damn, this fucking dope ass avatar. But um, I was saying to myself, when I was doing the stream about when I decided to do this stream, one of my things was when I wanted to do the stream, when I was doing the stream, when I decided to do the stream, one of my things was I wanted to do a stream that was very interesting, and one of the topics I really wanted to talk about was family. And I think ever since, when you are a guy, when you are a MGTOW, when you officially walk on society, check out, it's one thing to do with your blue pill friends, but it's one thing to do with family. And a lot of the times, I think sometimes especially when you make a decision, you choose not to have family. Like I was at, I'm not gonna say place I was at, dox myself, but I'm in the toy section buying toys, and whatever, I'm in the toy section buying toys, and I bought some action figures. And so I'm in the toy section buying toys, buying some action figures, hanging on the wall right now. And the lady was asking me. She was like, so you got kids and anything? I was like, no, whatever. She was like, and I was telling her, yeah, I'm not gonna say whatever because I have a niece. I'm not gonna say her name, dox myself, but I have a niece, and I said to her, I love being an uncle. I enjoy being an uncle from that aspect, but that's about it. I don't want any kids. Just I got enough. And I was thinking about this because a lot of my cousins, like one of my cousins, found out he's about to have a baby. My two other cousins have babies. My sister, have my niece and everything. And my family is constantly growing. Not I am a family, but I'm saying my immediate family, my other family members, they constantly having kids. And I'm the only one out of my dad's kids, out of my dad's side to not have kids. So when I was thinking about this topic, I really wanted to have a very in-depth discussion with it and be honest with you guys. And this topic, I think that definitely, when it comes to family, when you choose to go MGTOW, when you choose to just say, fuck it, I'm checking out society, I don't want to go back to that shit, it's not me anymore, I'm not a fan of, I don't want no wife, I don't want no kid, I don't want none of this stuff. I think a lot of the times it's hard for your family, your immediate family members to just accept that. It's hard for them to see it because they don't see it. I get so many times, not just from my family members, like you guys know about my previous story, my cousin. I'm not gonna say her name, I'm not gonna say her name, dox myself, but like one of my female cousins constantly always asking about a female girl, asking about a girlfriend, and I just want to tell her, look, I don't want to date, like whatever, but I have to tell, like I said, I'm the right one of the same things most of you guys say to your family members when you choose not to date, but I think that this topic is so important. I think definitely how dealing with family, because friends you can deal with, you see from time to time. If you depends on how much time you spend with your friends. Family, if you got a mom, you got a sister, you got brothers, you got aunts, you got uncles, you got aunties, you got cousins. It's an ongoing issue because you're around them, especially if you live with them. It's an ongoing issue. And I feel like sometimes when we talk about, when we literally have these conversations about family, a lot of the times we don't see the in-depth discussions with it. We don't see ourselves from a different aspect of the culture. And a lot of the times when we put ourselves in these environments that, Friends is one thing, family is one thing. Deal with a lot of times, like my mom, currently she don't get it, and my mom's constantly always asking me, like, Chris, I'm not gonna say my name. Shit, fuck it. I said no filter, no filter. I want grandkids from you, and there's times where I just want to tell my mom, like, look, mom, I want to tell, I don't want no kids. It's just like I enjoy my life as it is. I enjoy my freedom. I watch my niece from time to time. And it's like, for me, that's the luxuries I enjoy. That's the things. That's the things I enjoy the most. You know, and a lot of the times, that's the thing that bothers me the most. When I see so many people, when I see so many people, especially young guys, they feel the pressure from their family. Especially if you have like male cousins, or you got loved ones that you have loved ones you have loved ones that's in your life, that's in your circle, constantly telling you about, you need this, you need that, you need to have this, you need that, you need a girlfriend in your life, you need this, you need that. And a lot of the times it's so fucking hard. It is so goddamn hard, bro. Like, to just sit there and want to tell your family fuck off or whatever. And it's so damn hard. And I'm not sitting here saying that, you can't do it. But it's so hard because in a way it's like it's your family. It's just something that you want to believe. But when you go on your own way, or when you basically go your own way, you just say, fuck it, I don't want to be no parts of this shit, is that people don't realize that it's so hard. It's swallowing the red pill. Or just going your own way, or leaving that plantation. It's so damn hard, bro. Like, it's really hard to walk away from that shit, because everybody view you as everybody sees it as a defining moment to sit there and say, well, you know what, fuck it, you got a girlfriend, whatever, you need this, you need that, or whatever. And sometimes when family don't realize, and I think sometimes when they don't see it, they see it from your perspective. They try to see it, they try to look at it from their perspective. Like, man, you need to have this, or you need to have that, whatever. And the hardest part about and not just about telling your family, the hardest thing about, your family looking at you saying, you got this, you got that going on, but why you don't want this in your life? I get this question asked all the damn time. And then one of my reasons, and the reason why I'm the reason why I feel like sometimes, especially for you, if you admit MGTOW is so damn hard, it's so damn hard to walk away. It's definitely not hard to walk away. It's easy to walk away, but it's hard to tell people you love no. Because I think that, especially if you was raised by your grandfather, your grandmother, your mother was around, your mother was not around, dad was around, dad was not around. I think it's hard. I think it's harder. I think it's definitely harder for males to just walk away. Because walking away, and telling your family, fuck no, I want no kids, is a whole different thing. And, for me, there's times where I want to do that. But in a way, like, they're my family. So it's like, I feel like how we treat our friends and how we treat our family is two different things. Because with friends, you can kind of tell them fuck off, like, because they're not your immediate family, they're not your mom, they're not your sister, like, whatever. But when you got like a sister, you got a brother, you got whatever, like, you have so much going on. And a lot of the times people are gonna, make questions, or they're gonna say, oh, you're suspect, or whatever. And it's like sometimes you just want to prove to them, like, prove them wrong. Like, and so most people, what I think is, for most just view, if a guy's blue pill, most guys being blue pill, their mentality is this: is the most of them will end up most of them will end up one, giving into the family demands, getting a girlfriend to prove their manhood, or two, most people will just say fuck off and just try to find ways to say in a polite way. And I feel like, to me, when I talk about family, when I talk about, the world we live in, and especially in this town, this gangster society we're living in, it's so hard to walk away from it. Not hard to walk away from women, because I dabbed in it a very long time ago. It was 14, I walked away. But, like, walking away from women can be easy, especially if you already got your mind made up, you've been through some shit, you already got your mind made up, you've been through some shit. But when you a guy And I think that this is a huge, this is the huge disconnect between this is the huge disconnect that a lot of your family members don't see it from your perspective. They see it as, oh, you just trying to avoid relationships because you don't want a girlfriend, you don't want a wife, and real man does this. Because I even have uncles. As much as I love my uncles to death, my uncles like Chris, you want kids. Don't you want kids? It's just no, it's not me. It's like I've never been that type of person where I talk about. That's why I relate to monks or monasteries because I feel like one. I always been a midtown monk I say most of my whole life, and I say one of my big moments I really have always said before about this is that I always been a fan of monks, and when you are a person and having family and having friends is a whole different thing. Is that everybody it's different. It's way different. It's way different than what it was before, and you know, it's very different. And the whole idea when you having friends, especially having friends around or having a family, is that huge disconnect because a lot of times your family don't see it from your perspective. For them, it's more like you just trying to avoid relationships because whatever they. For you, it's like for them, it's like you trying to avoid relationships because you don't want to be in one. But you was trying to like, well, I'm trying to just live my life to me in general. And there's times where there has literally been times where I just want to tell my family like, look, I love you guys, but you guys gotta see it from my perspective, man. I want to live my life for me and me only. And it may sound selfish. It may sound selfish to people, but that's the thing about going MGTOW, not just going MGTOW, but going your own way, literally with your family, because your family is gonna fucking kind of shame you, not shame you, but they're gonna find ways to try to make you want to, go back to that blue pill mentality. And for me, I struggle with that shit from time to time. Like I love my family to death. Like, what I'm saying? Like my family been there for my moments in my life when I was on the verge of suicide and stuff like that. So I have had my family being there for my key moments in my life where I wanted to check out the system. So for me, and that's the conflict, and that's the conflict I literally have with myself, about wanting to tell my mom, like my mom really want grandkids from me, and she's like, you will be a great father, and me being the person I am and the personality I literally have, and I don't necessarily think it's an issue. I just think that a lot of the times women don't see a lot of women don't see, especially women in general, your mom, especially if you got moms around. Still, my mother don't get it. My mom is like she's very well, I don't say traditional, but she grew up old fashioned. So, my mom don't get it. My sister don't get it. And everybody's like, Chris, you'll be great. Whatever. Like no, Chris, no filter, no filter. Like you'll be a great guy. And like I know they're telling me that because I'm there. I'm a brother. I'm a sister brother. But the thing is, for me, it's like what they don't understand and what they don't understand and what they don't get is, to me, it's not about me whether I'll be great father. It's the fact that, to me, I got my own personal problems. And I think sometimes when you talk about family and when you talk about the things we live, the world we live in today, where everything is so much of a clusterfuck ago. There's a lot of fuckery that goes on in the comic book industry. Not comic book industry, but there's a lot of fuckery that goes on in modern dating relationships with, child support laws, alimony, all the other crazy shit. Like a lot of people, I think my family members don't get it. Like they're like, well, don't you want a girlfriend? I'm like, no, I don't. And I wish I could tell them that out loud, but it's like if I tell them out loud, But one thing I think that, to me, I think that you got to get to this point. I turned 29 in October, so I'm getting older, so I can kind of understand that. But one day I am probably going to get to that point where I'm going to tell them, leave me alone, just fuck off, and just let me live my life to the full. Let me live my life while I want to live it. And I think that that's the only way you can do it. But it's hard to get to that point. And I think sometimes when we really do get to that point, when we do want to tell people fuck off and leave us the fuck alone, that I think that you push people, you alienate people. It's kind of like Friends, where you see you know what I'm saying, you're not blue pill anymore. Like you're not blue pill, you're not living in this whole women are everything mentality, and you start to see the world for what it is, which is why taking that red pill is so goddamn hard, bro. Because like, dude, it's so damn hard. It's literally hard to walk away from society. Like, it's not hard to walk away, but it's hard to tell your family members the truth because on how you really feel. Because you be scared to be labeled misogynist or sexist. To me, I'm not worried about that because I've dealt with shame language most of my whole life, you know, especially when I was a virgin at the time. But like, my thing has always been society is the fact that I think we live in a world today where not comic book shit. I'm still fucking creating some shit. I'm creating. I'm talking to you guys here. Um, but we live in a world today. We literally live in a world today where everybody, you know, is on this. I gotta have a family mentality. Like, I'm the only member in my family who don't have kids. I don't want kids. Just not kid things are not for me. I'm an uncle. I enjoy being an uncle from that aspect. But for me, I never saw kids as, oh yeah, man. At one time I wanted kids. I know when I was on blue pill, yeah, but that was about it. But like, I think that, you know, when you take that red pill and you go midtown, you start to realize how society is and how women monkey branch on the crazy shit. You start to see women's true nature is that there is no a woman would never love you and a woman would never loyal to you. And sometimes, like for me, it's like, you know, I just want to tell them that, but they don't get it. And a lot of the time, and that's the hardest part about living in this world, man. I don't want to drag this thing out too long because I'm kind of fucking making the same points making here, but what can I say before I end this damn stream here? But guys, yeah, shit, what the fuck you want to call it? Yeah, but close this thing out. Yeah, I think definitely when you are midtown and you going your own way, the hardest part about going your own way is closing that thing out and just telling it, you know, and letting your family friends know, and you know, just that you don't want no wife, you don't want no kid, none of that stuff. But this is your boy No Filter, man. I know, guys, it's been a minute since I have done a stream. I'm gonna start getting back on regular schedule. I know I've been lazy as fuck. I know you guys been waiting on me. But I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back to some of my this stream. I'm gonna get back to my regular schedule. All last week I was at Dragon Con, so I mean, sorry, and you, sorry, staying free. All you guys, man, I know y'all guys been, y'all guys been holding it down, man. But this your boy No Filter, man. Peace and love. Love you guys. I might do another stream. I might do another stream today. I do not know. But yeah, but see you guys soon. Listen, might be another stream soon. Peace.